I know I gave it months ago. I know you're trying to forget. I know I gave it months ago. I know you're trying to forget. I know I gave it, 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 gave it.
Love Island 2018 contestants. First, we're going to talk about Alex. He is a lovely guy, and I feel like Alex was the producer's attempt at saying, we're putting a diverse cast in this year. Everyone's not going to be an Instagram model. They're not going to be Insta famous. They're not going to be bodybuilders, personal trainers. We're going to switch it up, and that is what Alex is to them. Alex is the token non-commercial person. We've got Samira, the token black girl, Alex, the token non-commercial, and obviously, yeah, we've got Wes, who is the token black guy. So we've got Alex and Samira there coupled up. Alex, he is actually lovely. He's very nice. And I think Samira was very, very, very rude to him in the beginning. She was so rude. But I feel like she realised very quickly that Alex is the Camilla of the series. And Alex and Camilla are the exact same person. They want another nation sweetheart. Now, Samira, she was rude to Alex, so I don't forgive her for that. But what I will say is I like the girl. Like, I didn't like her at first, but then when she said that one-liner to Hayley, when Hayley and Danny were moaning about the boys being happy about the new girls coming in, and then Hayley was moaning, she was like, I can't believe he's acting like that. Why is he acting like that? And then Samira was like, babe, why are you getting annoyed? You don't even know his name. Shots fired. Nah, like, on a real, like, I'm backing her just for that one comment. Feel bad for her though. She's actually bum. She is bum. But no one's fancied her yet. No one's coupled up with her. I think if she let Alex try, like, I think he fancies her. I think he really likes her. She ain't down with it. But I feel like now, today's Monday, and obviously the Monday's Love Island hasn't come on yet, he's looking a bit better with the tan, you know? Like, Samira. His hair might even go blonde in the sun. You said that's what you like. Rheal and Hayley. The girl is stupid. She's not even like Joey Essex stupid, it's funny. She's stupid and she's mean. Like, she is pretty. She's a very pretty girl. But you're ruining it. Like, you've made me think you're not pretty because you're very, very, very rude. Some people have like more of a rude personality, if you would say, so they're not always nice immediately as soon as you meet them, but they're still a nice person. They're just not openly very loving. But that is not what she's like. The girl is rude. When those new girls came in, she was like, who are you saying hi to? Who do you think you are saying hi?
Let's fucking have it.
What? Why would she not be able to say hi? The girl said hi, girl, so it wasn't dead awkward that they were all stood down there with all you guys. No, seriously, girl, get it together. Get it together. When you were crying, I did not feel not one little bit sorry for you. You deserve it. You deserve to feel that your actions have consequences. You deserve to realise that you can't just go around being horrible to people who have... Rheal hasn't been mean to her once. I don't personally like Rheal. I feel like he's been to Thailand once. He's very namaste, but he's not actually one of those people. Like, I know people get in touch with like the spiritual side, but I don't feel he is actually that spiritual. I think he's just, you know, I'm on gap year.
I'm on my gap year at the moment.
One of those type of people. So I don't particularly like him, but he's not a nasty person. For her to sit there and say the way he was breathing makes me sick. He makes me feel a bit sick after that kiss. And then act like he didn't say anything wrong. I don't know what goes on in your mind, but you definitely were in the wrong, babe. Maybe Wes should have said something at the time, but he wasn't sat there agreeing with you. His face was like ice. I don't think he was wrong for going to go and tell Rheal. You can't speak about that about people. That is attacking every ounce of that person. You are saying him being alive makes you feel sick. You cannot say that him breathing, the way he breathes makes you feel sick. To Wes and his gran. Wes and his gran coupled up. She is not 29. What is her name? Laura? Laura or Olivia? When she comes out, I want to see her birth certificate. She didn't like him for a good 2 days. Then they played that game. The girl heard that he spent $1,000 on a date. All of a sudden, oh, I'm really beginning to like him now. Babe, you are 9 years his senior. Leave the boy alone. I don't think big age gaps are that bad, but I just think he's 20, and I think being the age of 20 and being the age of 29 are two very different things. If it was the other way around and Wes was 29 and Laura was 20, I don't think it would be that bad, because girls generally do mature differently than boys. I don't know why she's even entertaining it, why she's... When she had that chat with him in the bedroom and she was like, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed. The girl said, I'm disappointed in you. Are you my mum? Bye. Danny, I really wanted to like Danny before she came in. I had already in my head a bit of her from Survival of the Fittest. Obviously, she was only there for, what, like 2 days. So I wanted to like her because she seems quite nice. She seems like more of like a down-to-earth girl. A little bit, I did really like her. And then when she started ganging up with Hayley, when they were doing the whole we don't like our partners thing, it really irked me. Like, I think, because I have a soft spot for Jack, like I love Jack, I think that it really irritated me that she was just writing him off without giving him a chance. I've got back to liking her now, but I think it's because she's distanced herself from Hayley. But I also think she only likes Jack because he took himself out of the equation. You always want what you can't have, don't you? But even though I like Jack, he is not at fault as well. So Jack acted like he didn't know who Danny's dad was. However, he is apparently liked quite a number of Danny's Instagram pictures and also commented a heart on one of them. Now, I think it's very easy to like people's pictures on Instagram. Danny already had a lot of followers on Instagram, on social media, so it should be on the explore page. Him liking a few pictures here and there really doesn't mean that he knows who she was. Commenting a love heart on a picture now, it's a little bit further, isn't it? Like, I do like Jack, although I do have a lot of questions about how he afforded every single tooth in his mouth to become a veneer when he's a pen salesman. Like, he probably makes a decent wage, but veneers are expensive. And have you ever noticed when people get veneers, they usually just get like the top front, like 5 or 6 done, and then go back for like the bottom when it's like a normal person, because they're expensive. So I don't understand how he's got his whole mouth done. Adam, I don't really think there's much to say. There's not. Obviously, he came in, he stole Kendall off Niall, and what I will say is I don't understand why people are calling Adam evil. Adam wasn't in the wrong for choosing Rosie over Kendall. Kendall had a lot of issues, and I know she's not in there now, but obviously from her past failed relationship, which I completely understand, but Adam isn't there to reinforce everything that you need to feel about yourself. You need to love yourself before someone else can love you. And she's very insecure. And to be perfectly honest with you, if I was in his position as well, I wouldn't have wanted to deal with insecurities of a girl that I've known for 2 days. Like, how can you reassure someone so many times when you've only known them for 2 days? And I understand some girls are quite insecure in themselves, but you can't look to someone else for assurance. So your insecurities stem from yourself. I understand that they stem from people's opinions of you, and if a lot of people think a lot of nice things about you, then that might make you feel good. But really, it's internal. You've internalized all of these things and you've made yourself believe these things about you. She obviously had issues with believing that she could be loved because she was with someone for 5 years, they were engaged, and in her head it was all happy. And the rejections obviously caused a lot of insecurities, and I completely understand that. I feel that. I can resonate with that. Like, I can relate, but I also Don't look for assurance from a guy that you've known for 2 days who he doesn't actually have to give you that assurance. He doesn't, because he doesn't even know if he likes you that much at that stage. It's been 2 days. Obviously, I wanted Hailey to go, but I wasn't that sad to see her go. All we ever saw of her was crying. I feel like she needed to go home to do a lot of self-reflection, like self-love, self-healing, because that she shouldn't have been there. Like, I don't think she's emotionally stable to be on the programme anyway. Rosie, or whatever her name is. What am I supposed to say about her? Niall, this boy has a Harry Potter related tattoo. I'm not really going to go into it too much, but what I will say is you are trying way too hard. You're trying way too hard to be different, and you're trying way too hard to be funny. I think if he didn't try so hard, I would actually find him funny, because he does say some funny things. However, you're not even a Harry Potter fan. No, don't get me. No, it actually irritates me so bad. You don't understand how much I love Harry Potter. Like, I love Harry Potter. I love it. We would go to Asda at midnight and get the books the night they came out with my dad. Every single time a new one was coming out, we watched every single movie. I still have every single book. A Harry Potter marathon is my perfect night. Do not... Don't come on national TV saying you're a Harry Potter fan and call a Patronus a Patronum. Don't be fake. And then the guy goes, oh yeah, I'm like a rainbow fish, me. I wonder who said something like that last season and related themselves to an animal.
I'm like a polar bear.
So original. And that girl he's with, is she called Georgia? It's not that I dislike her, but basically, do you know the girl in year 7 who's got brothers in year 10 and 11, so thinks she's the big boss? She comes in, she's trying to be loud, she's trying to make an impact. Obviously, that is an emphasised version of herself. That's not how she is in general. It can't be. It's not possible to be like that. And I think when she tones it down a little bit, I will begin to really like her, because I do think she's quite a real person, but I think she's trying too hard to get noticed. I don't think she really likes Niall that much. I think she likes him, as in she likes his company. She likes the fact that he's funny, but I also think she's very, very, very calculated. So I do think that her being in there, I think all she's doing is trying to work out who the public will like, and she'll couple up with that person. And we saw the clip of the episode that's going to come on tonight, and to be honest, I don't know about whether she was just doing that to create a little bit of media attention for herself, because when that comes on tonight and she says that, we're going to be talking about her, and she probably knows that she hasn't made that much of an impact, apart from the very rude part when she tried to get up and cheer for her mate, who she's known for all her 6 hours whilst they were coming into the villa. And that we'll see tonight. I mean, I don't know, the jury's still out on her, but it's going to blow up in her face, because the boy's obviously going to come back and say it to Niall, and then... Well, I don't really have any favourites. You know what? I do really like Samira, but I think she's just playing the game wrong. And then, another thing which really irritated me was that argument between EL and Hailey on, like, the first or the second night about it being a game. It is a game. It's a game show. What is the aim of a game show? You go on a game show, you play the game, and whoever the winner is wins money. And it's a game show. Or go on to find love. You've not gone on to find love. You've gone on to find Instagram fame. Some people, when they go on, the motives are to potentially find someone who they can have a relationship with and get Instagram fame. But also, a lot of them don't even really care about the second part. That's secondary to them. You know, by going on Love Island, that you're going to come out with vast amount of new followers, so many different more opportunities, and a lot more things will be coming for you. And I'm not hating on that at all. I just think people need to be a bit more honest with it. I don't get why she was trying to argue about it being a game, because it is a game.
I know I gave it months ago. I know you're trying to forget. I know I gave it months ago. I know you're trying to forget. I know I gave it